Hello, welcome back to the stream. It's Rudy. How's everybody doing? We're playing again today. A Matter of Honor, Shadowrun Triptych. We have everybody from last time. I guess Sebastian's going to be a little bit late. What we need is some music, I think. Okay, when we last left off, you guys had gotten a call from a nearby bar. It's a great background. One of your local gang-run places. The Sumiyoshi Kai had attacked ruthlessly and was beginning to kill civilians by the time you guys arrived. One of the workers came forward. Simply calls herself Cherry. What are you guys doing?
Issa was right in the middle of a combat with, I believe, Wargen support.
Yes, and he had cast Mob Mind. He is now doing jumping jacks.
Yes.
So, not exactly a combat at the moment. For the moment, he is mind controlled.
Great.
Elfie, when we last left off, was heading back to this area to see who this person is. And then apparently the large token started doing some talking.
Yes, Cherry. That's right. That's Cherry.
So we're probably, given our past experience, I'm guessing we're going to kill Cherry soon enough, but...
Cherry actually works for you guys.
Oh.
Not specifically, but for your Yakuza clan.
Oh, perhaps we will talk to her a little bit more than planned.
Yusaku is just, he's been standing here the whole time now that the threats more or less have been eliminated, and he's watching these. He gets like dancers, quote unquote.
Yes.
Yeah, Takashita will return to that, but first order of business is eliminate all potential threats and secure the area. So I want to know who this girl is.
The one in the back room there. She says, "Oh, are they gone?"
Yes. Who are you?
I'm Jelaine. I work here.
Okay, please come with us. We've handled all the gangsters, but one of your friends is dead.
Oh no. Yes, of course I'll come out.
And Issa is going to disarm and zip tie this guy over here in front of her that's doing jumping jacks.
Okay, yes, that's fine. Mm-hmm.
And with Wargen's help, hopefully, get him out here where everybody else is, or maybe into this small office or the bathroom. Tie him under the sink to one of the pipes until we
fetch the chainsaw.
Sure.
Until we decide what we need to do with him.
You guys
might know some information.
You guys stick him in the bathroom.
Yeah, we're gonna tie him up there.
Make your way out. It takes you. I mean, the lady's willing to talk. They ask for your help in cleaning up the bodies.
So, does Cherry seem to be the manager? Do we know her?
Cherry's probably one of the more senior members.
Okay. Can I roll a perception to try to determine if anyone's acting shifty? I don't know if you want perception or judge intentions.
Judge intentions would fit better.
Okay, because we were tipped off that somebody may be an insider and people have started to turn, so I want to see if I can identify anybody that catches my eye.
Yeah, go for it. Takashita, you can also make a judge intentions as you escort that woman out of the room.
Yes, I want to while we're back, say around here, I want to interrogate her a little bit. Just not actual interrogation. Just I want to hear her side of exactly what happened here.
What do you say to her?
Why are you hiding in the back? Tell me everything that happened.
Oh, I saw them come in, and I was working by the tables. So I ran and hid.
Did you recognize them?
I just saw the guns, and I ran.
Okay. Do you have any idea why they might be here?
They were yelling something about taking the place over.
Do you know if any of your fellow employees might have been helping them?
She just shakes her head. No, I don't think so. She seems to be telling the truth.
Do you remember any of your fellow employees not liking the current owners of the establishment or saying anything along those lines?
Oh, yes. Manoon said she didn't like something one of the managers said to her.
Do you happen to remember what it was that the manager said?
Something about tips. She said she really thought this place should be changed.
Also,
She's sort of from the corner as you guys are heading back. She sort of motions to the one in the blue hat.
I got a 3 on that judge intentions.
Yeah, everybody seems to be a bit shaken from the gunfight. You don't notice anyone acting suspicious, per se.
No one's avoiding eye contact.
No,
Looking
you can sort of
down
see.
to the left or up and to the right.
Like this one over here is avoiding eye contact because they have no eyes left.
Oh, thank you, Zargan. Yes.
That's that's not Zargan.
Yusaku?
That's Yusaku.
Oh, sorry. Thank you, Saku.
Okay.
that's Yusaku doing what Yusaku does.
Okay, so what is everybody else doing? Cherry sort of stepped forward as the spokesperson.
Okay. I'm going to speak with Cherry.
Hi, it's Issa, isn't it?
Komoni-sa to you, yes.
I think I've seen you around, Komoni-san.
Thank you.
Komon-san.
Cherry, I understand this has been quite the ordeal. Thank you for your bravery today.
Well, it's not the first time I've seen violence in the place.
We'd very much like to put an end to the violence in here. This should be a safe working environment for everyone. And your leadership has gone noticed, I can assure you.
Oh, you honor me.
Can you help to enlighten me on how this came to be? Who let them in here?
They must have come in through the front doors and also through the kitchen. I haven't had a chance to investigate anything yet, but the men who came through the front doors came in shooting and dispatched most of our guards. They seem to know where the men were posted. I do recognize one of them. She sort of motions. She doesn't look, but she sort of motions to a corpse to her right. He was in here a few nights ago.
Was he with anyone?
No.
Thank you.
Oh, you mean one of the girls?
Yes, or anyone did he come in with anyone, or was he with any of the girls here? Did he
I believe he got a dance
procure our services?
from Carlos.
Very well. And Carlos is in the blue?
Carlos is this
Oh, sorry,
person
this
standing in the front.
person with the hair.
Yes.
Thank you. Perhaps Carlos might know more information. I appreciate it, Cherry. Very well done. I'm going to speak with Carlos.
You approach Carlos.
Carlos, I understand that this has been quite the ordeal. How are you holding up?
Oh, it's just horrible. All the blood. It's never going to be the same. I mean, the carpets alone.
I understand. Well, we will certainly do our best to return this organization to its honorable state. I understand that one of the people who was involved in this assault today is a customer of yours.
Yes, he had some very specific requests. Cherry, while you're talking to Carlos, grabs a couple of the girls and they go off into the kitchen to get a dumpster and some other things.
Here, Carlos, let's have a seat. Tell me about these requests. There's nothing that needs to be censored from me. And Isa's going to speak to Carlos over here. So, Carlos, what were some of these specific requests?
He sort of looks you over and says, well, he had certain tastes that I'm not supposed to provide.
I see. Did he threaten you?
I mean, that was part of it.
I'm sorry you went through that. Takeshita, could you please help Carlos to be in contact with our training department for resources and human resources and perhaps some post-traumatic therapy? I think this is very helpful. I'm going to gesture to Takeshita. I'm getting Takeshita's awareness because I sense that Isa senses that Takeshita may know something additional about this situation.
Okay.
Or might be able to help
Mm-hmm.
in other ways, yeah.
What are you doing, Takeshita?
I'll take Carlos aside and ask for more information. So what were these tastes that you didn't want to accommodate?
He leads in, tell me more.
NSFW.
He takes out a notebook and starts writing it down.
Maybe a negotiation? What are we doing here?
Probably etiquette. I wanna find a nice way to ask what.
Etiquette is not usually. Do you have interest? Do you have similar interests?
Probably not, but I am curious because.
And you don't have a negotiate.
No, I've got etiquette, Yakuza, intimidation.
Would Carlos be part of the genderless society as well, or is he a dancer and not of the same, I guess, community or?
While to the unindoctrinated eye, several of the companions are androgynous. but you're not sure if that's how they identify.
Okay. The genderless community, from Issa's understanding as part of the community, is not necessarily a gender identification, but there's a social community that they would have run into similar circles potentially.
You can judge
within this
intentions
small
on them.
town.
They're sort of holding them. Well, I wouldn't call Tokyo a small town,
Oh,
but they're sort of holding themselves effeminately, I suppose.
okay. Well, it's a 2, so maybe not.
It's really hard to read, Carlos.
Okay. That's fair. So Issa wouldn't know him then from social circles.
No,
Okay.
not personally. No,
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm going
a
to
bit below your class level.
I understand.
Yeah, I want to ask him, what's the general category of these things that this dude was into that were completely out of bounds here?
You can try etiquette, I suppose, if you're trying to, if that's all you've got to roll. You could also try to interrogate him with intimidate.
You know, I haven't tried to intimidate anybody, but it'll probably go bad. So I'm going to try etiquette.
Sure. Oh, I really couldn't say.
Are we talking things involving blood or feces or tentacles or?
He looks away and looks a bit like covers his mouth like he's going to throw up.
Or we're talking all of those. So when you say you don't want to talk, it's some really far out there sick things. Is that correct?
He just sort of shakes his head and then covers his mouth like shyly.
now he's going to use the intimidation roll. Tell me now! You must tell me!
This poor guy, like, he's already been traumatized enough.
Listen, punk. You just saw kill 3 people here. When I ask you a question, you tell me what I want to know.
He just starts bawling. Just like uncontrollably just crying and like fanning his eyes and
That's
just standing there.
What it's for.
But he doesn't give you any new information. He just looks really uncomfortable.
Poor Carlos.
All right, I grab him by the hair. I'm gonna throw him in this room, and it's like, stop crying.
Okay.
My question.
You guys see Takeshita grab Carlos roughly and drag him off to one of the rooms.
Okay, Issa's gonna follow and step in.
It's like, hey now.
Takeshita, thank you. That's enough.
This is going to be good cop, bad cop.
Yep, I'm always the bad cop.
Okay. Is Warden the only one on the floor?
Yes. While everybody was busy with that nonsense, Yusako had surreptitiously sneaked off into the bathroom where that lone prisoner was being unguarded.
Okay. And?
He's gonna do a little digging around, see what this guy does.
Yep.
Let's get that mind probe. Yeah. Oh, one's done. Ooh, look
Holy
at that guy. Wow.
crap.
He did not like that.
Now released from the mental control, I'm guessing. You try to get into his mind, and you feel him pushing back.
It's like, You're a strong one. He bows his head politely, like, we could do this the hard way. And then he just steps back and pulls out the katana, which is about Wakazashi size, I suppose, off his back. Just lays it across the sink as he starts to open up his biker jacket and get a little comfortable.
He lays his head forward. Like bows it, bearing the back of his neck.
Oh, you would wish that I would send you on with honor. No, we've got some things to discuss.
He looks up at you. You can his eyebrows don't show much emotion, but his face sort of twists up.
It's like, we could do this the old-fashioned way. I could cut you up into little pieces. That's always doable. Or I could go through your mind and find what I want. But not only what I want, but also your loved ones and your family. And then I'll find them next.
He just grimaces at you.
We'll roll a mental intimidation.
He says the Japanese equivalent to stumper, like bakamono. Sort of spits in your face.
Well, see, the problem is that nobody here is around to stop me, so he cuts off his head.
You just kill him?
Yeah, he's just like, oh, okay. What?
Okay, he dies.
I've got zero problem with that.
As the head rolls to one side, it has a bit of a smug look on its face.
Yeah, I reached down to pluck out his cyber eyes and just kind of pull them out of the sockets. Like, look at these.
You mutilate the corpse.
I put some cyber eyes in my pocket. And,
Okay.
Leave the bathroom.
Yep, they stain your jacket.
Yeah. He doesn't seem terribly bothered by it. Like, all right.
Okay, what are you guys doing? Issa, Takashita.
Takashita, thank you for bringing Carlos over here. Please, I know you will treat him with respect and dignity. There's no need to further isolate our conversations.
Very well. I will talk to the other girls. Please see what you can find out. And
Thank
I'm
you.
going to leave.
Thank you for your help.
Yusaku and Takashita, as you guys re-enter the floor, can you both make a perception test?
Who the hell is that?
They've got her laid out just sort of over here.
Oh,
this
some
corpse.
physical skills. There it is.
Okay. You return. Nothing seems amiss.
Okay, I'm gonna speak to Carlos another moment or two. Try to console him.
These brutes.
I'm so sorry. My colleague was not intending to harm. He's here for protection, but is less than gentle with his words.
You're telling me.
I apologize. Look, this is not what you are here for. I'm sorry that you were mistreated by that brute.
First that other guy, and now this. It's been a rough week.
Is there anything that we can do to help? How can we help you?
Well, I mean, you could put me on different shifts, or maybe move me to a different club.
I'd be happy to do that. I will speak with, I'll name one of the other clubs that is under our control.
Sure.
And make a recommendation for a highest honorable transfer.
The Busted Rose.
The Busted Rose. Wonderful. Would that be acceptable?
Oh, that sounds good. Yes.
Thank you. And look, Carlos, we'd like to prevent this from continuing or anyone else. So if there's anything else you can tell me at all about the brute who came in here earlier and attacked this place, it would help us to ensure that we can put a stop to it.
I'll see what I can remember. He sort of nods.
Thank you. I'm going to leave him in here and return out to the main group.
You can make a perception test.
Thank you.
since we're currently not being attacked, I think it in my interest, I am going to cast Detect Enemies.
Okay. You don't see anybody hostile, per se. You said, did you roll perception?
Yeah, it's just rolling.
Oh, there you go.
I
Okay.
did not get any successes. Shoot.
Okay, Takashita and Yusaku, you can both roll again if you like. I'll give you
Yeah,
two.
why not?
I'll give you two a +2.
Just peering around.
Cherry comes back with a couple of the
I-
girls in a dumpster. They lay their friend off to the side, and then, with your help, begin loading the bodies into it. Yusaku and Takashita, as you guys are standing out here, you're sort of looking around, helping the bodies get moved. One of the girls is missing.
Was it the girl that was fingered by Cherry earlier?
It wasn't Cherry who fingered her. It was. Do you remember her name, Takashita?
No, I do not.
Mitsumi?
Is that what I said her name was?
The girl with blue?
The girl in the blue was May Moon. It was the girl in the green.
The one she said had been complaining.
Mm.
Yeah, the girl that was hiding in the back that I went to rescue has slipped off. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Okay, I was looking for her down there. All right, so we may have our mole.
I'll ask the rest of the girls, where did she go? What direction?
A few of them look around sort of confused, but the girl in the blue, May Moon, says, "Oh, I think she went upstairs to get soda for the carpets." She sort of motions around.
Is this the upstairs here?
Yes, that's correct.
All right, I am heading upstairs.
Okay.
You can go upstairs. I'm gonna stay down here with Issa. Just keep a watch on the rest of them. Or I'm supposed to assist as much as I can, carrying like one leg at a time, just dragging somebody over.
So, am I in the VIP champagne room?
Yes, effectively. That's correct.
All right. I'm going to continue on till I see her and observe what she. Well,
You can make a perception test if you like. Okay.
does it look like she has seen me, or can I see her?
As you enter into this room, you notice that it's unlocked, and that you don't see anybody in there, but you do notice that the beads over the entrance to your left are swinging slightly, like somebody was just here.
Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go invisible, and then sneak through, following her, and I just want to observe.
Okay.
Are any of them alive that we can question?
There was one taken alive.
Was
He's no longer alive?
He was put into the bathroom with cuffs. He should still be in there. Can I get another... Oh, welcome, by the way. Can I get
Thank you,
another...
Sir Emily.
Can I get a stealth from you, Takashita?
Yep. What's my bonus for invisibility?
Are you of a certain... like, do you have a mentor spirit that gives you a bonus to illusion spells? Invisibility wouldn't give you a bonus to stealth, but it would make you invisible to a mundane.
No, I don't need it. I'm just going to roll 10 dice.
Okay. As you make your way to the top of the stairs and pass through the beads, they clatter quite loudly, and you see her look back. She doesn't see you, but she peers back at the beads. You can see from here it's dimly lit behind the stage, and she's making her way through this set of doors here.
I am sneaking and following.
Okay,
So do I need another sneak roll?
please. While this is going on, what's everybody else doing?
Helping throw bodies in a dumpster.
Cool.
I'm supervising, keeping my eye on everything around, making sure nobody is making any exits.
Okay.
Beheading prisoners.
Yep.
As needed.
All right, 4 success on the following sneak.
All right. As she reaches the door and you crest into here, she turns around to see the door swing open. She doesn't appear to see you.
And does it look like she's exiting toward outside?
Yes, that's correct. She's making her way. The door that she's holding ajar looks like it's going into the alleyway.
Okay, I'm gonna stop this and grab her.
Make an unarmed attack, like a grapple, so be an unarmed. She doesn't know you're coming. You you grab her by the shoulders. She screams out. Oh!
So
She throws an elbow your way. Can you just give me a...
I was waiting for
Reaction
turns
intuition.
around with the Ares Predators.
Can I get a reaction intuition? Oh yeah, there it is. Yeah,
There we go.
you deflect it.
all right, I want to grab her,
Mhm.
drag her back inside.
Takashita comes through the door here with this woman in tow.
Is she holding onto baking soda?
Yasaku, we need another mind probe over here.
Soda water, but no. Seltzer, I guess.
So she wasn't lying, I suppose. She has.
She
in fact,
she
a
doesn't. She doesn't have it.
I suppose.
I'll tell the team. I caught this one trying to run away before we gave anyone permission. Yasaku, this would probably be a good time for a mind probe.
Fresh out of mind probe, bro. Sorry.
Oh. How can you be fresh out of mind probe?
I have so much stuff.
That's okay. Let's sit her down.
I can mind probe.
Please.
Yeah, go ahead. She looks at you and says, "Is this gonna hurt?"
too.
Is that the first time that you said that?
Alright, just 1 second. Magic. Okay, you only get surface thoughts. She's terrified. She keeps thinking. What did I say that guy's name was? Brandon?
Which guy?
Yusaku. Shinzo, I believe, right?
Yeah, Shinzo was the name.
She keeps thinking Shinzo. I wish Shinzo was here, and she wants to escape. She keeps thinking about the door. She thinks about the knife in her pocket.
Okay. I tell her to take the knife out and to throw it on the ground.
Well, what knife?
In your pocket, the one that you won't be able to use, and Shinzo's not here to save you.
She clams up and pulls the knife out sort of sheepishly and throws it at your feet.
I continue to ask questions. Did you call anyone to let them know that we were here to pick up money?
Is this an intimidation or a negotiation?
This is just a question. If I'm reading her surface thoughts, I'm just trying to get her to think about it.
Okay. She does remember a call.
Who did you call? Did you call Shinzo?
She shakes her head no, but she thinks about Shinzo.
What did you tell Shinzo during the call?
I gave him the signal, she says. She thinks about 3,000 new yen.
Did you let them know that the place was ripe for attack for tonight?
She shakes her head no, but she did.
So, what is Shinzo to you?
That's probably all of the probing that you'll get on that success level.
I'll try again.
Oh, you're sustaining. No, you can take 1 for complex action. Yep. If you're still sustaining it, then you're good.
Okay.
Yeah, you can
All right.
you can keep going. Shinzo. Shinzo is her brother. She pictures him really young.
Okay. I tell her to sit over there, and maybe if she listens, nothing bad will happen to her today.
She sits down at a table.
Issa's gonna walk over and say, "Are you working with anyone else here?"
Cherry is livid. She says, "I can't believe that you would do this." Comes like snarling, almost throws herself at the girl. You know, Luann's dead because of you. I can't believe you would do this, and like tries to push past you guys with her like very long fingernails just to claw this girl's eyes out.
Not getting in her way.
Right? I stand by passively
Okay,
and watch.
then she takes her to the floor, and they are struggling on the floor.
Got to fight soon.
Don't kill her, is all I say.
Okay.
Where's the other one that we need to interrogate?
He would still be in the bathroom. You guys talk amongst yourselves for just 1 second. I'll be right back.
I tied him up. I secured him in the bathroom. Let's go and interrogate him in that case. There's also Carlos.
Yusaku just interrupts, like, I already killed that guy. He didn't know anything.
Issa's just gonna give you a look. Like I said, I wanted to interrogate him.
I don't remember you saying that.
So, in that case, there is Carlos, who's in the back room collecting himself. He's had a rather traumatic incident with one of the attackers previous to this, and maybe re-traumatized. He was less than able to give us information, but if we could find out if he's involved. I'd like to know if anyone else is working with this girl as well.
I'll engage. I'll also let you know that if we want to have swift retribution, I think that we can support magically, but after that, I won't even be able to ride a bike anymore. So just keep that in mind as far as our plans. We can get a good attack in, but after that point, I'm done for several days.
Thank you. Thank you for your service. We'll conserve our energy in that case.
Guess we're gonna go interrogate. What's his name? Carlos. Yeah.
Carlos.
Yeah, he didn't give up information on the dude that is here, right? He just Takashita was very insistent on learning his perversions.
So the guy that was doing jumping jacks, he's dead now.
Yeah, he's totally dead.
Takashita killed him when left alone with him.
That's unfortunate.
Wait, I haven't killed anybody.
No, it was Yusaku, not Takashita.
It's not always the murdering, but the receiving of information that is valuable.
It would have been nice to know where they are, where their hideouts are, how many mages they have on post, in their gang.
Yeah, it would be, but we have another job to do.
You know, Shinto's sister might know something else.
Like where Shinzo is. That and Carlos might know where the other guy is who had came to scout this place out. Actually, he saw him, right? If we could figure out what he looks like, we might know.
Mm-hmm.
If we've seen him at the other clubs.
So did he attack you, or how did that happen?
Oh, he was chained up and I cut his head off.
Okay.
Oh, I just noticed where he was gone.
He'll be right back. So, I guess in the meantime, if
Let's head over to Carlos.
We'll head over to Carlos. Top priority, I suppose, is finding out if anybody else is involved, disposing or dispatching of them accordingly, and maybe dealing with Shinzo.
Sorry,
Shinzo
guys.
definitely seems to be the common factor here.
I think a top priority is making a statement in return. I think that if they've tried to hit at us, other people will try and do the same thing unless we make a statement.
Well, we could take Shinzo out.
Now, don't forget, you still have a magistrate to intimidate.
Yeah.
We do.
Yeah. But it's been hours. It hasn't been days.
True.
It was all the same day.
Although the directive from Aramaki was
ASAP.
follow suit. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, now that we know who's behind this is less urgent in that case. I think, as Aramaki said, that is perhaps pressing as well.
We can always ask Aramaki if he'd be willing to have a slight delay while we take out Shinzu after what he did.
Respectfully, I disagree. I don't
Fine.
believe he would.
Right.
Then that's up to you.
Are we ready to go scare an old man?
I think so.
Yusaku said, seeming far too eager about the prospect, like, ooh, I get to assault a politician? How delightful.
That's
Most
hilarious.
likely, yeah.
Okay, Cherry, do you have this under control now?
Yes, we'll take it from here. If you could call and get someone to help us get rid of these bodies.
We'd be happy to, and perhaps we'll take Shinzo's sister into custody.
As you wish.
Leverage.
Where will you
Wait.
put her?
Where's the nearest containment unit for our organization? Cell, you know, like safe house that has a outside locking basement door.
Yep. Yeah, do you have safe house knowledges or something in under knowledges?
Yep. Well, black markets, maybe, or
I got syndicates.
I mean, we're connected to the whole gang. If we don't know, we should be able to make a phone call or two and find a spot.
Yes, that's true.
Okay. Well, I suppose we could call in that case. Oh, actually, there's.
You have a fixer, maybe?
Yeah. My fixer. Or, yeah, I think my fixer would be a good one. So Koyama is my fixer.
Okay, you give Koyama a call. What is Koyama's loyalty to you?
2, connection 3.
Okay. Issa.
Koyama. We're.
During the day.
I
Curious.
apologize for disturbing you during daylight hours. We need a quick location. Are you able to help me secure a local safe house or containment center for the organization?
You need containment. Yes. Where are you located?
I give the general area.
I know of a place. I'll send the pin now.
Thank you.
Done and done.
I will ask her just what is Shinzo's exact role in the organization, in the other gang?
You asked the woman?
Yes, her brother.
Are you
I
still
need to-
sustaining the spell?
Yes.
He's I don't know, one of the higher ups. She pictures Shinzo blowing people's brains out more than once while she was there.
Okay.
Always in executioner sort of execution style.
Is he a magic user?
He's not.
Does he have any
Cyber. She pictures cyber in her head.
Does he have any magic users in his gang?
She pictures one guy. Doesn't know his name. Dark hair. Kind of like a. Looks like he should be in Deer and Gray. If you get the reference, like emo
Okay.
hair and.
Got it.
Yeah.
I'll ask her what he does.
What Shinzo does?
No, what the magic user does. There are lots of different types.
She doesn't know. She's afraid of him. Obviously, he's creepy.
Okay. All right.
Something to do with black birds.
Bleeding eyeliner and blackbirds. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
I will say that Shinzo doesn't know that we've taken out his people here. We could always call him and have him come and just tell him that there's something interesting for him to see.
She thinks about the phone and Shinzo knowing.
Never mind. She already told him.
I could try to impersonate his sister.
She already told him.
Wait, you could just text the guy and say, "Come here now, please."
He knows that we've already taken this place out. It's not going to be a surprise. Although we could hold his sister at ransom and make him come, but then he's probably going to come with force. Whatever you want to do, or we could just go on to the politician.
Well, I think if this is taken care of and we're putting her somewhere safe, we can come back to her. Interrogate the politician and then perhaps call it in, inform our superiors of the situation and that it's been handled. Perhaps we should get Cherry some additional backup, though.
You make a couple of phone calls. The cleaners are on their way.
Okay. And guards? New guards, because the other guards were killed, right?
That's right. They send a contingent.
Okay. Great.
Do you call anyone else?
Yes, we're going to call, we should let our boss know.
Okay. You call Aramaki?
Aramaki.
He answers.
Sorry, what's this place called again?
It's a love hotel.
Love Hotel. Aramaki-san. Reporting the Love Hotel has been reclaimed. Shinzo, one of the Sumiyoshi Kai, perhaps an assassin, had a sister that somehow was hired into this organization. She has been contained, and we're taking her for questioning. The others have all checked out so far, and we have called in new guards. The Love Hotel is back in our domain.
Yes, but Issa, why are you there?
We're on our way to deal with the magistrate now. This was, we were tipped off that this was underway.
And you didn't call me right away? You thought that you would just go in guns blazing? And solve this issue yourself?
We call him right away?
I don't believe you called him at all.
I apologize, sir. In the emergency, this was the first opportunity to call. We will call prior.
There are other people who could have handled this matter. You were given a very specific task.
We're on our way now. Thank you.
He hangs up.
Oops. Okay. We better head out.
Where do you guys go?
Well, let's, I guess we'll drop her off and on the way to the magistrate. The person we're supposed to intimidate.
You're going to his house?
We had my gang friend watching the house, so let's check in and see if any intel came back on him.
All right. You call him up?
What's the word from the politician's house?
It's been pretty quiet here. He only went out once. Went to a stuffer shack, bought a bunch of junk food. Right now he's in his garage eating it.
Alrighty. Well, maintain eyes. Call me as if anything changes, but we are on our way and we'll be there shortly.
Okay. Do you want me to be here?
Yes, please.
I'll wait.
And if he goes anywhere, follow him.
Yeah, I can do. You guys meet your contact not too far away. He's in there now. I think he's in the master bedroom. Wife came out and gave him a talking to.
Wonder what that was about.
Listen, something I did notice while I was there was there's quite a bit of security on the place.
Okay, what are we talking?
Looks like mostly automated stuff. Big stone wall goes around the whole place. Cameras on the corners. And it's in a gated community. So he sort of met you guys outside of the gated community. Which means that there will be a response team if you guys get too loud.
Okay.
Okay. What's the name of the police chief? Do we know?
I don't think anybody ever actually asked, but doesn't mean that it...
I got a couple names here that I don't remember.
What do you got?
Like Raichi, and Oda Chinatsu. Which one are these guys?
Isn't Oda Chinatsu the other magistrate?
The other magistrate is named Machibugyo.
Machibukyo, okay. So maybe student Oda Chinatsu is what I have here. Joshibi High School Art Design, 12 years, student Oda Chinatsu.
Oh, yeah. The police chief's name is Ito.
Icho.
I just rolled sensing to check out what this place looks like in the astral from outside.
You notice that there's no guard on the gate as you guys drive into the gated community. He must be out patrolling. You guys take your bikes in and find the rather large mansion seated amongst trees and then surrounded by a 2-meter tall mortar and brick wall. It's quite a stately looking place.
Can I see any kind of obvious magical defenses?
There is no spirit. You notice that portions of the house on the astral seem to be shielded with like biofiber or something like that. They, I mean, the walls themselves are not see-through, but they give off a weird glow, like they're alive.
Makes sense. Is there some place we can park the bikes kind of out of sight around here?
I was gonna ditch the bike in the bush.
You find a small park in between a set of houses.
Yep. Just roll behind some bushes.
Everybody can roll a disguise. Intuition disguise. To hide their bikes.
Yeah.
Got 2 successes.
Not bad.
Probably not.
Okay, Yusaku, you just lay your bike down next to the bench.
Yeah. There you go. Well, I suppose it sits up because it has that sidecar, right? So I just.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, you just pull it in. Takashita just parks his beside yours. But Issa and Wargen both successfully make their bikes less visible. Which way do you approach the place from?
Considering the security, I think we should go up the front door.
Would it be useful for me to take a little astral peek through?
If you don't think you'll be alerting any astral security or living walls, or
Well, better to do it now than find out once we get inside.
Yeah, I guess I could tag along for that.
The two of you go astral?
Yeah, I'm gonna go get comfortable, sit down on the ground, and project out of my body.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna lay down on the ground by the bikes. Hey guys, watch our meat for a bit.
Okay.
We'll be right back.
Okay, Issa and Wargen, what are you two doing?
Well, I'm tempted to leave their bodies here.
Cover me with some branches and leaves and stuff.
Can I disguise their bodies with some branches?
You can try, sure.
And sure.
We'll only be like 2 minutes.
Roll a disguise for each of them.
0 for whoever the first one is.
You throw a handful of leaves down on someone.
And the other one, I managed to get a few branches.
Okay, you just sort of roll Yusaku under the bench.
Yeah, little man just stuffed him under there,
Good enough.
Like, yeah, that's good.
Okay. Wargen, are you doing anything?
I'm just waiting.
Okay.
I'm in the
unless she
astro. I'm
tells me
like,
to
I
do
see
something
this. I'm
different.
like, hey.
All right.
Takashita's gonna manifest in the astral and say, "The fuck are you doing?"
I'm not sure you can speak, but you can make hand motions.
You're like, look, come on.
Cool.
I mean, not so that she would hear you, or he would hear you anyway.
Contact us.
You can manifest.
I don't think you can speak though to the people on the
I
material
thought you
plane.
could, but
I
it
think
doesn't
you
matter,
can,
does
I
it?
think you can motion. Anyway, no, it was really more flavor than anything.
Right.
Two of you go into the astral plane. Issa, you're leaving the bodies. Are you heading towards the house?
I'd prefer not to head there alone, but I would like to head toward the house at the earliest available opportunity.
Do you wait with Wargen or no?
Oh, wait, with Wargen.
Okay. Yusaku, Takashita, both of you jump into the night sky. The park itself glows quite a bit, and you can see the silhouettes of your bikes down below as you guys lift over towards the house. There doesn't appear to be any... You guys can make astral perceptions.
Nope.
Yeah, so anything you saw before Takashita you could see again. But Yusaki, you don't see any
Anything. Yeah, looks great.
out of the ordinary.
Like, as far as Yusaku's going, he goes over the roof first and then heads over to the backyard.
The yard's quite small comparatively to the house itself.
And
Yeah.
More
I wanna-
biomesh on the walls.
I wanna
Only on a couple of the rooms.
take a quick flight through the rooms to see where the magistrate and or his wife are currently, and just look for any potential threat or magical activity.
You fly into the house. The room to the northeast, you cannot enter. Yes, that's the one. As well as this small room on the northwest top.
This one?
No, the one beside that. Yeah, that whole room. Those two you cannot enter through the walls. They appear to be, and the doors themselves appear to be sealed somehow, biofiber or something like that. You do, however, spot some people. That's not very good.
Are people showing up?
Just a sec. Trying to find something appropriate. Did I just have like just like some regular people?
It's like, no, never. Fantasy people only.
That's right.
Those are only tokens ever supported.
It seems to be the case.
I think.
Oh, there it is. I found it.
Yeah. Okay.
That's fine. So there is a boy in this room. A girl appears to be getting ready for bed in this room. Both of them are under 10 as far as you can tell. And a woman sits at a desk here. No sign of the guy.
All right, no sign of the guy.
Where's the front door?
Right here by the stairs. Oh, sorry. The front door would be on the east part of the house.
So south, that path to the south, that's gardens or park and not actually the door.
Yeah, it'd be sort of like, I think you enter into the, oh, it would be this, I guess it's this one on the further south. That looks like you might enter into the, go east of that.
Okay.
One more, I don't know why I can't click. Anyway, to the east of the mother.
Here.
That little hallway.
Oh, I can't click either. There.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
I still have a few services left on my air spirit.
Okay.
I am going to send it out to search for the magistrate, who I presume is somewhere right around this area.
Okay.
Where did your buddy say he went? He said he went from inside from the garage, right?
That is correct. Yes. He's
I've-
back
I've
inside
made-
the house.
So I've made a full astral pass. Let's take a look at the garage area.
The garage is set apart from the house, on the back side of the house. 3-car garage. Nobody's in it.
I head back to my body.
Yeah, head back to the body, and then I'm going to send the air spirit out to,
You can roll search if you like.
yeah.
Can we get into the garage?
You would
When they
still
get
have to.
back
You would still have to enter the compound. Like you'd have to enter his fence to get into the garage.
Are there any,
The garage is not pictured in the map.
I see. Okay. I think we should walk up to the front door. And,
We can con our way. That's my thought.
Yeah.
Jehovah's Witnesses.
no, let him know that we're there on behalf of the police chief regarding the school board or the hospital, maybe. Something like that. And
The
then
jailhouse. Yeah.
that there's been an emergency and we need to speak with him urgently.
You're welcome to try that. What do you guys look like?
Well,
Not anything remotely, street legal.
so Isa has her limbs are she has a no visible cyber on her face. She has
He. They're gender fluid.
They are gender fluid, but currently presenting as male. He has no visible cyber on his face. It has a medium length asymmetrical haircut and wears very light, what's known as like genderless makeup look, and has a little bit of color underneath each eye. Some general smoothing and neutral like lip balm. is wearing a suit, a three-piece Armante suit, I think it is, that he's wearing right
Okay.
now.
Yeah.
Um,
Everybody else?
Oh,
So,
no, Yusaku is a gangly little goblin-y thing of a man. This the hairiest little man you've ever seen. It's sticking up out of his armor like a mighty chest tufts. Just unfortunately.
is anybody wearing armor that doesn't look like you should be in a boardroom or something?
Oh yeah, I'm
No.
wearing a suit of biker armor.
Okay.
no, I've got a nice suit and a nice long coat and a diamond ring and a fancy watch, nice shoes.
Takashita?
Takashita looks like I would say, think John Wick, but more leathery. It's your,
Are you wearing a suit or an armor jacket or what?
both.
So the armor jacket would look armored. But
Yeah.
everything else. Warjin?
He's wearing a Berwick suit.
Okay. So 2 of you look like bodyguards and 2 of you look like not bodyguards.
Well, do we all need to go up to the front door?
That's up to you guys.
All right, who's coming with me?
I think that having the people that are faces would be better to go.
Takashita's got a pretty good con at 8 dice, so he can totally fake the "I'm your bodyguard."
I clearly look like the driver, right?
Well, I have. It depends on what we're doing. If we're police officers don't have bodyguards. I think that when we're looking at the ability to con, I'm rolling 26 dice, which I think we're okay with that.
Okay, let's have Sebastian do our con.
I realized today that all my bonuses from my gear weren't being applied to my rolls on this sheet, including to perception. So none of my enhancement rolls I don't think are being applied. So I'm gonna just quickly make sure everything's turned on. But let's see, my disguise as well. I can further disguise my limbs and skin and other things if we need to.
You trying to pass as cops?
No. Maybe
I was.
hospital board member.
Do you have Yakuza tattoos, Warjin?
No, not visible.
Okay. All right. Who's approaching the door?
I can, but I first need to know what our plan is, because if I'm pretending to be a cop and she's pretending to be something else, it's not going to work. Thank you.
Okay, so Warjin, what's our story? Let's.
I was thinking that we'd be dirty cops going up to him and saying we're looking into some negative affairs that happened while he was teaching, but we know that wouldn't be good during his campaign, so we'd be happy to look the other way and not bring his name up to the press for $5,000 each. That's what I think. And then
You think that's going to get us in the front door?
well, I think it's, hey, I'm a detective, we need to talk, could get us in the front door.
Or that could get you through the door. I was thinking the very direct approach on this one might be the easiest. And we tell them, look, you have to drop out of the race, or otherwise we are going to end your life one day.
I'm gonna murder your whole fucking family.
It's like, yes, we don't want to. We've been instructed not to murder you and your family, but we will do very, very things that will completely dishonor your reputation for all time. Take our advice, drop out of the race for health reasons, and you will be completely fine and left alone. Stay in the race, incredibly bad things are going to happen to you.
Given the mansion where he's at right now, I don't know if two random people walking up to it is going to be enough. I don't know. We'd have to do something to. I think the first step is just to try and, or just con our way in and start to talk.
You both make a good point. Perhaps we try talking to him first, and if he gives us a lot of lip and resistance, we can then go with letting him know that the safety of his 7 and 8-year-old children and wife in the next room currently depend on his cooperation, and that we have 2 additional associates, never mind how many, here to dispatch of them if required.
We will feed them to the goblin and make you watch.
Start with good cop, end with bad cop if we need to.
Yep.
Or bad cop, good cop. Because I'm not really.
You're offering
pretending
the
to be-
carrot first, and then the stick if they don't take the carrot.
Which one's the carrot? Which one's the better of the 2 options? Cooperate with us, drop out for health reasons, or
we frame you as a pedophile with your students. I mean, we did that. That was kind of our go-to last session.
Well, I just want to start talking with him. I think finding out what the dirt is
okay.
going to be the easiest thing to do.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, who's approaching?
I will.
And I will.
I'm gonna
Alright.
rest off some of this stun over by the bites. Underneath this, apparently where I woke up underneath this bench here.
So you're gonna
Uh,
sit out completely from this encounter?
Well, I mean, right now I'm gonna watch over here. Like, I'm not gonna approach up there, so I'll watch from distance.
Maybe stay just out of view, but nearby. If I can make that request.
Like, I
Maybe
guess
not
the
a full nap.
like, want me to wait a bit and then come up and try to sneak inside, or what? Or you know what? You can always shoot me a text if something goes sideways. I'll walk in.
Yeah, just don't nap, I guess, in case we can't wake you.
Yeah, just let's turn on our comm links and you can listen in.
Okay, who's approaching where?
I thought that I was going to the front of the door with
With Issa.
Issa.
Okay.
Takashita will be rear guard.
By the gate?
Well, just, behind whoever's talking. So,
You guys make your way up to this rather, lavish, it's only 1 floor, but sprawling estate. And approach the main doors. There is an intercom.
What's before we ring the intercom? What's the guy's name again?
Machibugyo.
Okay. We'll ring the intercom.
A woman in her maybe early 50s answers on the other side of the intercom. Eh? Yes?
Detective Santo here to see Machibugyo.
Yes? Who are you?
Detective Santo.
Oh, detective. Oh, is there some trouble?
Maybe. Hopefully not.
Who's your friend?
My partner.
Oh, your partner. Oh, congratulations.
Detective Oni Kobayashi, at your service, madame.
Oh, that kind of partner.
Can you guys roll con?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do also have a rating 3 Oni Kobayashi badge sin.
Sure. It's probably not a badge.
Whatever, sin. I'm going to use an edge on that, I guess.
Okay.
Oh, nope, not going to use an edge.
You
Leave
don't have
it
any
last
edge?
one. I thought I had 1 left. Looks like I don't. Leaving that off.
So? Yes, you're here awfully late.
I know. I apologize. There's just a matter that I need to speak with. I'm assuming your husband about.
It's just we're just putting the kids to bed. Perhaps you could come back tomorrow during the day.
I'd be willing to wait. I know what it's like to have little ones.
Okay, thank you. She lets go of the buzzer.
Seeing what my
So of note, I said that we're waiting here, right?
Not waiting till morning.
Not waiting till morning.
She stopped holding the button. The screen goes blank.
Let's ring again.
Hello again.
Yeah, I just wondered where you wanted us to wait while you're putting the kids down.
Oh, I would assume off my property. You can return tomorrow if you like during the day.
Well,
I
this
would
is
have
something-
time to receive you, but we're a bit busy right now. Thank you. And she lets go of the thing.
Can I
You guys can make a perception test if you like.
I have levitate and invisibility, so going in. Is there an upstairs?
No, but there are windows, I guess skylights, I should say.
That would
See
work.
anything?
I don't see anything, I don't think.
Okay. You lose sight of her when she lets go of the button.
Okay, I'm gonna ring again and try intimidation. Or maybe I'll try etiquette first.
We'll explain that if we have to come tomorrow, we might need to bring a lot more people, and they might need to actually search the premises.
Hello?
Take care. What I was trying to explain to you earlier on is that we don't see...
She's got her comm link in her hand. Listen, could you tell me which office you work at?
Absolutely, I can, ma'am. But what I'm trying to say is...
And which one would that be? Is it the... you said you were a detective?
Yes.
So it's...
And I'll roll another con.
Sure.
And it was 22, not 26, D6.
Okay. Doesn't sound excessive at all. 9 is
I
a
say-
lot. She says, you rifle off.
Basically, I rifle off a precinct, but I say what I was trying to tell you earlier on, and I understand that your kids are going
Oh,
down.
yes. Do you have the number there?
I do. Give me 1 second, though. Unless I talk to you tonight, we might need to come and search your premises tomorrow very publicly, and I'm trying to avoid that.
Oh,
That's
yes. That's fine. I assume you have a warrant?
No, what I'm trying to do is...
Oh,
is
well,
avoid
you'll
that
have to
whole
come back when
situation.
you have a warrant, and she lets go of the button.
Well, we can do this the hard way then.
Isaka's like, just try not to die in the background. Just go blue in the face.
So, is she visible through any windows?
You can make another perception test if you like.
I will. I'm going to take a look around the property.
Okay.
No, why is everything's, hang on. Can I roll things? I'm going to roll things manually because everything is showing up with the same roll for this sheet for some reason. I think this is not working normally. That's like 20 in a row. That's not normal. Let's try this.
I hope you only get one success.
I hope so.
Yeah. Oh, that was Seth.
That's not me. Nope, none.
Even better. Even better.
Better.
You can't see through many of the windows.
With 2 successes, is she visible?
You don't spot her from here. As you sort of make your way back to the room that she was in, You can see that one of the doors is open and the light is on in the hallway.
I'm gonna text Wargen, not Wargen. I'm gonna text Yusaku, and Takashita, and say they're not cooperating. We might need to go in another way.
Yusaku brings up on his conflict and tells everybody, he's like, northeastern section of the building is warded in some way. That might be where he is.
Takashita, you were flying and turning invisible?
Yeah, I'm gonna go up and start looking through the skylights. Well, I'm gonna stay on the ground first and look through the windows.
Do you want to roll for the spells?
Yep, setting that up.
If you do see her, let me know.
So 2.
Okay, you turn invisible.
And I'm gonna go around and look in all the windows and see if I can see any of them anywhere.
Okay, let's see if anybody sees you.
He is invisible.
He didn't roll that. Oh, then roll for the flying.
I'm not flying yet.
So you're just looking through the windows on the ground?
Yes, I'm looking through the windows on the ground. If I don't see anything, then I will take flight and look through the skylights.
You're sort of standing awkwardly looking into this room. And you can see a man in there. He's dressed in VR gear.
Like
He's
virtual
playing-
reality.
Is he playing Call of Duty 20?
Yeah, like virtual reality. He's got a VR headset on and is stabbing and slashing at the air.
Snuff porn.
Could be. Probably that's what it is.
Okay.
Can you keep on going till you see where she is?
Do we see phone lines around here? Could we cut the phone line?
Well, it's all wireless.
Oh,
You
yeah.
will spot, Takashita, as you do your round, you will spot the kids in their bedrooms and the guy, but you no longer see the woman from any of these windows.
Ooh. As I make a loop of the house, do I see anything that looks like a basement entrance or exit?
You were probably closest to it by that door. By that window you saw the guy.
Does anyone have lock picking?
Yes, I have lock picks and lock picking. Oh. No, well. No, I don't have any dice in that. Okay, never mind. I do have lock picks, but
I mean, you could use agility -1. You could default it. Yes, no?
yep, I'll try it. Okay.
As you round that corner, can you make a perception test? Takashita, you can as well.
No successes on the lock pick.
Okay. But not a glitch.
No.
2 on perception.
You spot as you round the last corner that there were cameras on each of the corners of the house.
Wish we had a guy for that.
He has improved invisibility, not just invisibility, right?
Yep,
Yeah, it's improved,
he's invisible.
but Issa is not.
That's right.
Would cyber combat deal with those cameras potentially?
Do you
Or
have
hacking?
a cyber deck?
Just my comm.
Then does it have an attack rating?
Let me check that.
Like, did you buy a specific dongle to do that thing?
I have. Hang on. I have.
No,
I'm just
answer
looking at
answer
my
my
equipment.
question. Did you buy an attack dongle?
I bought a lot of things. I'm just double checking what I exactly have. I'm sorry.
I really
I have
doubt your comlink does the thing you want it to do.
Yeah.
Just
Could be a
Save every-
sleaze dongle. Could be a sleaze dongle.
probably
Could also hack with a sleaze dongle, but unless she bought it specifically, she doesn't.
No,
have
I
it.
don't think it's gonna work. No.
Yep. Okay.
Digital clipboard.
No.
I think that's something different. No.
Yep. No.
Okay. No.
That's a clipboard upon which you can write digitally.
Got it. Okay.
Yep. Cool. So you spot the cameras. You make your way to the basement door and put the lockpicks in. The door does not unlock.
Okay.
What's everybody else doing? Anyone else?
Well, I was hoping to know where she was, and then I was going to use a spirit on her, like if I could see her through the window, but no one has an idea of where she is. So right now, there's not much a face can do.
Can you send like a spirit to secure her or find her?
I could. They could manifest in the house easy enough, but that's not a that's not really something that will be done with low kind of. It's not
subtle.
it's not subtle exactly. So we can do it, but at that point in time we're on a timer because then they're going to call whatever cops they're going to call, and
Oh, you would have to resummon unless it's bound. Night has fallen.
I just re-summoned in the thing. I told you I got 3 successes. You rolled and had 1, so I have 2 net successes.
Against a spirit? I don't remember you were rolling
It
summoning
was
a
the
spirit.
first thing that I did when I got in.
Oh, I don't know if I rolled against that. I was probably rolling for something else. Doesn't matter.
Oh, I'm sorry. I assumed that you were rolling against that.
It's fine. Force?
6.
Okay.
Spirit man.
Yep. Cool. So,
at that point in time, I walk away. At least for now.
okay, you leave
Slowly.
Yusaku.
I'm trying to stay out of view of that camera on this side of the house here.
Make a stealth test. Issa?
If the lock is, can I give the lock picks to who's back here with me? Yusaku? No, Takashita.
Takashida's closest to you, probably.
Yeah, no, my sneaking is 0. I cannot sneak.
Okay.
I will hide in a bush right over here.
So
Well, it's so much as he's small enough to duck behind whatever ledge is right here
Yep, you stand there at height.
and just watch.
So, do you want me to try your lock picks?
Mm-hmm. See if you have any success with it.
All I've got is the sneaking skill.
You can roll agility -1. You want to use edge?
Not yet.
Okay.
Nothing.
Cool. You also try. To no effect.
Could we break this lock?
They're just
Well,
kicking
we
the
can
door in
use-
now.
Are we gonna go? If you want me to open up the front door, I can open up the front door.
It'd be faster if we just all went around the other side if we don't care about stealth anymore. Because this is where he is, over here.
Yeah, if he's over there, let's go.
Like, we could just break down this door, and there he is right there.
Well, we just break a window and crawl in.
Fine. Same, whatever.
And then try to do this as fast as humanly possible.
Let's go.
Well, we could just unlock the front door.
Yeah, but then he can escape out the back.
Okay.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's go.
Well, actually, one second. Takashita, what else can you do magically? Because if you can see through the window, you can see him. You just make sure he doesn't go anywhere right now.
Oh, I have the idea.
The idea, capital T, capital I.
I am going to control actions and have him come open the window for us.
All right. Roll it. Some mental manipulation.
Yep. And I'm dropping invisibility at this point.
He resists.
Oh.
Can I
yeah.
edge that?
You could have before I gave you a result.
Well, can I use edge to do something?
You can use edge to roll it again if you want.
Do I just roll the whole thing entirely over?
Yeah, but you'd add edge to it, so it'd be plus your edge dice. If that's how you're doing it. Unless you're saving them for like a rerolled misses or something.
Let's see. How many misses did I have there?
No, you'd be, if
No,
you're
you
rolling
have to-
it again, you start. Sorry.
You're starting fresh.
Okay.
He resists. Do you want to reroll misses
Yes.
Did you
Or
add your
did
edge
you add your
dice
edge?
to that?
already?
I did. I've
Oh,
only got 2
Then
edge.
you can roll 4 more dice then. With 1 success, you take control of him for this turn. He walks over, with the VR headset still on, and opens the window for you.
Perfect. Let's climb it.
Okay.
Sure.
His brain on the inside is like wondering, why am I doing this now?
Just give me a simple strength gymnastics.
Oh, I fall.
You do. You actually slip stepping from. There's a bit of a staircase there. You step out from the
Do I
brick.
die?
Snap your neck on the side. Just...
Knock myself out?
Roll body armor.
Fuck.
1 success. You can't seem to get yourself into the window, Takashita.
So she can't, or he can't sword fight. He can't grow in a window. He can't pick a lock.
I got 6 successes on my soak roll.
You fall, but you don't hurt yourself.
Okay, can I try to get back in the window?
But you did crit glitch. So you sort of fall head first. And your armor takes you land in some gross leaves and stuff, but only your pride is bruised.
There's a bug in your hair.
Yeah. Takeshita is like hanging from the window with his feet dangling.
Just kicking in the wind.
A little bit. You guys can all try again if you like. Is anybody else going in through this way?
Oh my god.
I guess I'll head over there.
I got 2 successes this time.
Okay. You managed to... Takeshita gets down and lets you climb in.
Oh my god. Alright.
Wargen, are you also entering this way?
There's no way that he will be able to do that. He just has. No, he's gonna kind of wait by the front door a little bit, and he's ready to come in.
Sure thing.
If needed.
Okay. Issa, you climb in. Takeshita.
Right. Can I offer a hand to Takeshita to help him get up
that'll
here?
give him a +2.
Yeah.
Yusaku, are you climbing in?
That's a hilarious statement as he looks up at the entrance to the window. He's like, huh. Pop, 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 pop.
Wasn't Takeshita just flying? What the fuck?
No, and he's just invisible.
Oh, okay.
Takeshita, help. He asks awkwardly. He's like, if you could like levitate me up a little bit here. I'm very small.
Takeshita's gonna go cast Levitate this time.
Yep. You guys struggle at the window, even with a hand.
Right.
You just have trouble getting in.
There, I'm floating through the damn thing.
As you get yourself in, this guy shakes free from your control. You're inside. Yusaku, are you also climbing in?
No, he's not even gonna try because he can't really
All right.
do it.
You stand outside the window.
I'll look in the window.
You
Holding
can't.
out the edge of it.
You can't actually see through the window. You're not tall enough to see
Nope.
in.
He's holding his hands up. Somebody.
Takeshita
look
goes
up here.
totally horizontal and then floats up and then through the window.
Like a log, just.
Machibugyo pulls his VR headset off and says, "What the hell? How did you get in here?"
You let us in.
I must have been a mistake.
Have a seat, Machibugyo.
Intimidate?
Yep. Jesus Christ, let it not be another fucking 1. 2.
It's a 2!
There. I will try to intimidate him by putting.
I think I'll stand, he says. You're welcome to try, Takeshita. What do you say?
I'm pointing my AK at him and saying, "Sit down."
You're just carrying that around the whole time?
Okay.
Okay.
I realized.
You know, it's got the folding stock. It's on a sling.
Yep. Anyway, he sits down as you aim an AK at him. He says, "Now let's all be reasonable. I'm sure because you haven't killed me yet, you're here for something different." He sort of looks back to Issa, who seems the more reasonable one.
You're going to drop out of the race.
And why would I do that?
It's in the interest of you and your family and the things that you don't want coming to light.
Would have to disagree with you there. The interest of my family and myself is for the people. And if we allow people like the person who's in power now to continue, the rich will keep getting richer and the common man will continue to get stepped on.
Unfortunately, it's come to our attention that there have been some very credible claims against you by former students.
Can you make a con, please?
Yeah. Two?
I don't believe you.
Well, you don't have to believe us. the medias who would need to believe.
They won't believe it either. I suspect I could have many of my students testify to the opposite.
Well, see, that's the thing. The media doesn't have to believe it. It just has to be credible enough to get reported and then repeated over and over and over.
While this is going on, and while they were having a hard time getting in the window, I realized I would probably have to engage. So I had my spirit help me get in the building by manifesting inside and opening up the front door. And then I walked through the house.
The front door is a thumbprint reader.
Oh. So on both sides?
That's correct. It's a press.
Okay.
The spirit manifests in that room.
All right. In that case, I'm going to have the spirit manifest in the room where they're interviewing and influence.
The spirit cannot enter that room.
Not even from inside the house.
Nope. The walls and the door on that room have biofiber.
The spirit will knock.
Okay. There's a knock at the door. As your spirit enters, it does pass by the woman on a phone in the hall, in the sort of the main, right there.
He will influence the woman to think that it's one of her husband's friends.
Sure, go ahead. Roll for the spirit. She doesn't believe it.
Okay.
And she rolled really well for her die pool.
In general,
Right.
You're rolling really well.
It's strange. She sees the spirit and runs. There's a knock at the door you guys are in.
Wait, there's a different knock at the door that's not us?
No, yes. While you were standing there, it is only the one knock, not more than one. But there's a knock at the door on the far side. Without looking up, Machibugio says, "It's okay, honey. Go and find the kids."
Which is code for activate the turrets.
There's another knock at the door.
Can I go let Sebastian into the room?
Calmly, you hear, open up the door.
The door opens to reveal a spirit.
And the spirit's his job is to influence him to tell us the deepest secret that he has.
At the outside, much like Yusaku joked, several plants lift up to reveal a turret drone underneath.
Oh no.
And they begin scanning for targets. You also notice that the front gate, the front driveway entrance, which was like a slatted metal gate, a solid gate, closes over top of that. The windows on the house begin to shutter, I should say. Separating you guys from the outside.
Unadjectedly a coward, Yusaku begins to run away.
How do you escape?
He's going to head directly back towards his bike.
Okay, you will, at some point, you will be in view of one of those turrets.
And at which point I would like to hit the deck and start crawling that way.
It's unfortunate you went that way, Machibugyo.
Well, I don't usually invite people with AKs into my house. Security's on its way.
That's fine.
Yeah, I think this is at the point where I just taser him. We'll get out, take him with us, and we can all be invisible. Well, I can at least be an invisible, or we need shield.
The spirits
kidnapped.
in the room. You're rolling an influence, is that correct?
I was trying to, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Go for it.
I didn't roll well, so I'll have to do it again.
Oh, you rolled.
Likely.
Hang on. You're influencing him, right?
Yeah, trying to.
Yeah, he's not.
I tried again.
Nope.
I-
He's not taking it.
Can I try negotiating with him?
Sure. What do you say? He's actually looking at you very calmly. He's a bit unnerved.
Apparently nothing.
You can tell he's a bit unnerved by Takeshita. He says, I can let you out. You can all leave before security arrives.
That seems good, but my spirit tries one last time.
That time he fails.
Maybe these people will just go away if I just tell them my deepest, darkest secret.
He blurts out, I never felt that I lived up to my father's expectations.
Oh, you did.
And then looks a bit sheepish.
Well, indeed, of course you wouldn't. If you're here to subvert the system and the honorable hierarchy that has led
Honor.
us to...
You speak to me of honor,
Yes, an honor.
a common thug lurking in a man's house at night.
Okay, I'm getting bored with this. So, how about we just take the kids, use them as our meat shields to walk out, and then we'll give them back after you drop out of the race. How's that?
He sort of looks at your jacket and at your clothes and says, you have a bar of thermite in there, or a chainsaw, a pneumatic drill, perhaps.
I might.
I doubt it. But good luck. Others have tried. I don't think you'll make it into the panic room.
Okay. Well, we may not, so we go to plan B, which is, I'm afraid you're going to commit suicide.
Oh, suicide, is it?
Yep.
I have a battering ram. Would that work?
Like one of those police battering rams?
Yeah, it's a shock battering ram.
Like
Not a
on
baton.
on your person?
Yeah.
You just that's also under your coat on a sling, is it, with a folding stock?
I guess it's a collapsible one.
That's probably not collapsible,
Well, okay.
unless you had it modified too.
Corrosives?
Yeah,
Smart corrosives. I have smart corrosives.
You have to program those.
All right.
Very interesting. But I assume you had a point other than getting me to stop running. Stop saving the city from the filth that is covering everything that used to gleam about Neo-Tokyo.
Well, here's the situation. You still do that, just not from running for this particular office. Find another way to do that.
I see. And I suppose you have something other than threats to offer? A bribe, perhaps? You want to buy me a new car or a boat or any of the other things that this corruption has attempted to already tempt me with? Or is it just a few rounds out of that AK.
Get a few rounds out of the AK. I don't think it'll take more than.
Not much of a suicide at that point.
Well, that wouldn't be.
You wish to find some dirt to lord over my head, but I've worked very hard and for too long to bow down to the likes of you. And at that point, he stands up, defiance in his face.
Well, how would you like your children?
Oh, I failed to taser him.
How bad did you fail?
0 success.
He is not going to be very.
You shoot the
impressed by
bed
us,
beside him.
With the crime taker, just that.
Yeah, you zap between his legs on the bed, and he just sort of looks down and then looks up and makes a derisive face.
Yeah, it's like, you missed.
I can see that the people who sent you sent their best. He stands proudly in front of you. Are we done here? And he sort of motions towards the door.
Oh. I'm gonna put a Houdini machine on him. It's a constant sedation.
It's about the size of an
Patch.
iron lung.
Oh.
A Houdini machine. You like put a person into it. I really doubt you have that under your coat.
Never mind.
Just saying.
I own one. I guess it's in the shop. Okay.
Or it's at your house,
Wait,
maybe.
Maybe.
This one was collapsible.
With a folding stock, right? Yeah.
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 I got 1 success on my control actions.
I thought it was a little device. Okay,
So
well,
the spirit will now cast Mob Mind. Or try to.
He resists your control actions. Go ahead on the mob mind.
This dude is iron will.
He fails the mob mind.
The first action will be to stop the security alarm, to deactivate the alarm as a false alarm.
He turns off the security alarm. The shutters go up.
Turrets go down, yes.
Turrets go down. Yes.
Yusaku. Oh, thank you, Jesus.
Turrets go down. Shutters go up. The silent alarm stops.
the current magistrate really is.
You only had 2
one
services
who
from that
should-
spirit, right?
Yes.
Okay.
The current magistrate really is the one who needs to remain in power at this time. It is what's best for you and your family.
No, it's what's best for you and your criminal friends. Running this city like some sort of, ring, like these people who work every day don't deserve the money. You come and take it from them for what? For protection from you? It's slavery, is what you're suggesting.
No, on the contrary. The new gangs coming in, they want nothing but to slaughter and take over and turn the city into a drug running.
Oh, I see. And you are the lesser of 2 evils. But I am the greater of the good.
That hubris will certainly be your downfall.
Can you guys roll a composure test? Oh, is he still mob mind? He's probably not speaking, actually, then.
He's still Mob Mind.
Yeah, but he's not talking.
The second Mob
He
Mind
didn't-
will be to
He didn't respond to any of those things.
to have the front door opened.
You can't do that from here, so he gets up. He gets up and walks to the door. And opens it.
Do I still need to roll that composure?
No,
Wargen,
no, he was mob-minded.
Okay.
Wargen comes in. And commands him to.
He breaks the mob mind
Okay.
after he opens the door for you. But you are inside the house.
That's fine.
He runs.
Out.
Let's execute him.
As he runs, he re-enables the drone turrets.
Well, I'm running after him, like right
Well,
behind him.
he's right in front of me, so do I get an action?
Everybody can roll initiative.
All right.
Before he runs?
Nope. He is running as his first action.
Okay. Well, I'm following him as my immediately.
27.
I'm on 16.
Tell me again. Yusaku?
27.
7. Issa?
16.
Okay.
It looks like Wargen's on 21.
Thank
No,
you.
that's my spirit.
Oh, that's your
I'm on
spirit.
30.
Sorry, you're on 30?
Yeah.
30. Spirit's on 21. Spirit would be done.
The second task was to help influence the guy.
It would be 2d6, I think, not 3d6. Since he's manifested. Astrally, he gets 3d6.
Still, though, if he had two things, it would have influenced and then mob mind, and the mob mind ended. That would have been the end of the spirit's
That's fine.
services.
That's fine.
Okay. Takashita, did you roll?
I'm at 14.
Thank you. Okay. He is not first. But he's streaking out the door. You're
gonna,
first.
I'm gonna petrify him, or try to,
Okay.
before he can activate the defenses.
No, he does that as he runs. They're activated.
So he walked, he opened up the door, and then he broke.
You
the
stepped
thing.
in. As you stepped in, he ran past you out the door and touched the thing on his wrist again.
Okay.
Oh, there it is. What is this?
Body.
Oh, petrify.
Yeah.
What was the force?
Force 5.
Okay. He fails. Turns to stone.
Okay. I'll levitate him back into the house.
I think drones are 46. Are you recklessly casting these?
No. Someone else can levitate him back into the house.
I can carry him back in the house. On my turn, I guess. Well, we're out of...
Yusaku, you're on 27.
Let's see. How far is he from me?
Whom?
The, Bucci guy. What's his name?
Machibukyo.
Yeah, Machibukyo.
He is out the front door. You can see him there.
Oh, yeah, he's right there, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to make my way to him.
He is stone, and there are drones around.
I want to try and just run up to him and see if I can touch the thing on his arm, if that'll deactivate it, or if he needs to do it himself.
Does the petrify spell also turn the gear?
No.
Okay.
I think it's just the fleshy bits of you.
Sure. You run up, roll computer.
Not actually.
Computer logic.
Let me look here. I know I default decently enough on this. There it is. No. One success.
You start fiddling with his like Fitbit, basically. You don't initially see how to deactivate them. On 22, they open fire. Warden, you're actually not visible there. And Yusaku, they aim their guns in your direction, but you notice that they don't open fire because of your proximity to the device.
I say he's a pretty small guy, and he's like just up on this statue. Fuck, just hammering his fingers on it. Work, damn you.
Yeah, basically because you're in contact with the IFF, it's not firing. On 20 is Takeshita and Warjin.
I am staying inside the house, but I'm moving here to see what's going on. Did we agree this is the front door here?
The front door, no, the front door was there, yes. It's fine. You run up beside Warjin and peer out the front doors. You can see Yusaku attempting to turn off the drones.
And I'm going to command my air spirit to manifest, as I imagine we'll be using it soon, so it's available next turn.
There it is.
Alrighty.
Warjin?
I will summon another spirit for 6.
Okay.
Try to anyway.
3 services.
Drain.
You take 3. You take 3 stone. Oh no, sorry. You're good.
And I'm making sure that I stay out of the range of any of those drones.
Currently, where you are not in harm's way.
Aren't the doors like shuttering closed down as we speak?
It's open because he just ran out. This is all happening within like 3 seconds, right?
Yeah.
On 17 is Takeshita's spirit, which hasn't been commanded. Yusaku.
1 second.
Another computer logic.
Excuse me.
Oh, you ran out after him? Hey.
Yeah, I was out there after him.
Nice, it's your turn. You fumble with the device, Yusaku.
Great. I'm going to see if I can carry him back in.
Okay, go ahead. He's a big stone now, so lift carry.
Well.
The drones with the large plants on top of them.
I got 3 successes.
You can drag him, but once you get to the stairs, you're kind of stuck. The drones sort of whiz back and forth, trying to find a target, not close enough to that IFF.
Okay.
That was on 16. The drone's on 12. Wait, on 10. Takeshita and Warjin.
I guess.
Sorry.
I guess I'll cast Levitate to help lift,
Go
just
for it.
to provide assistance.
Yep.
I'm not trying to actually move the whole thing myself, just to enable. Because if I move it out of the way, then all the drones will fire. So I'm just making it lighter with Levitate is my goal.
Okay. What force?
Force 5.
Wow. Yeah. Okay.
5 successes.
Yep. Done.
And I need it.
You can now lift it, Iso. Takeshita.
I am moving back into this direction and area and looking for the entrance to the panic room. Assuming it's one of the spots that I couldn't see astrally.
You find that room. Like a metal door has shut down in front of it. It appears to be the panic room.
Okay, does there appear to be any way to talk to people inside?
No, although you do notice a camera watching you.
That's fine. I'm going to leave the camera as is for now.
All right. Origin, you levitated on 7 is Yusaku.
I'm going to edge this logic roll up front.
All right.
Two successes. Let me see if anyone's exploded.
More than enough. You figure out what you're supposed to press. The drones deactivate.
Ha ha! And then I take it off his wrist and put it on mine.
You're now out of combat.
I guess with the power of friendship, me and Issa will drag him back into the house.
Sure. You bring it back inside. You notice that once you disconnect the bracelet and put it on your own wrist, it flatlines.
Oh no.
Put it back on his wrist. Put it back on his
Alright,
wrist.
just take it back off, put it back on the stone guy. It's like, oh, here you go, buddy.
It's still flatlining.
Oh, that's not
Unpetrify him immediately.
If he's inside and contained, I will.
Yes, you guys have him in this room.
And lay him down on the floor, face down, and I'm going to sit on him while
Maybe tie him up. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys lay him out on the floor and restrain him. You drop the spell?
Yes.
He tries to run into the ground for a second or two.
Before he realized what happened.
Yeah, and then sort of catches his bearings. Oh, well, that was unpleasant.
No more of that, Vince.
Yeah, it was. But relax, we have much more unpleasantness in store.
Tell us. I'm going to use commanding voice. Tell us the greatest way to sabotage your election.
What's this? A resist? Charisma willpower?
It's a leadership skill.
Oh, so versus leadership.
Oh,
13d6.
He blinks. Yeah, he's an orator.
No, but I'm saying, my goodness, you're rolling so hot.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
your own.
13, yeah.
on 13, yeah, not bad at all. He blinks as if he understands what you're doing, like the commanding voice, and looks at you for a long time. What an interesting question.
I say it again. He gets one benefit, like I have to roll one less die.
Is this with edge?
Nope. But I try it again. He get with one less die because it's the second time.
But
I
why
used
is it?
again.
It was a 21 the first time. Oh wow.
It was 22 the first time.
Yeah. Damn. Well, he fails that one. It must be my campaign manager. I don't know what I would do without them.
Okay, do you want that person to continue living?
Well, there's no question that person's dying, right? So
There must be another way.
Well, you've told us what we need to know. That person is gone.
He sort of rotates his head. You don't have an Kinesis mastery by any chance, do you?
No, but I can try to.
Yeah, go ahead. He gives you a look like you should work for me.
3 successes.
Yeah, that's the look he gives you. You should work for me. Perhaps I can sweeten the pot for you to leave without harming anyone.
I'm listening.
Whatever you're getting paid, I'll double it.
What about this? You want to make a difference. I have no issue with that. I just can't have that right now. Why don't you delay your election for a cycle while you organize? I'm trying to negotiate.
A cycle, you say? So I have to sit back and watch 4 more years of this corruption.
Oh, we could always bring you along while we take out this rival gang. You might live.
I don't know what use I would be.
Right now, I don't have a choice. I appreciate your time. You signed the death warrant of that individual.
Everybody can make perception tests.
That's gonna go well. Nope. 1. I get 1.
Nothing.
Yusaku, you alone notice a set of headlights flash across the front of the building.
Time's up, gentlemen.
All right. So there's no more lockdown, correct?
That's correct. Yes.
So we can leave in whichever direction.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to cast Rewind.
Is this a mental manipulation?
It is.
Where are you taking his memory back to?
Depends on how many successes I have.
Okie dokie.
Seven successes.
You got him by 4.
So he forgets everything about telling us about his campaign manager.
Okay.
Last 4 minutes. Well, I don't know how long that is.
4 minutes would probably be most, if not all, of your visit.
So,
like 4 minutes would take you back to you talking to the wife.
Okay, and then before that, well, I guess that's really it. Is there any way we can erase the video?
That's a good question. Does anybody have that capability?
No, I'm just gonna.
Does he have a computer here?
Not in this hall area.
If I go back to where his VR set was,
there is a computer hooked up to the VR set.
I'll put on the VR set.
It's some sort of hack and slash game.
Nice.
Okay.
Set in a fantasy world.
Can I hack the computer attached to it?
You don't have a device that hacks.
Can I use his device to hack?
The VR device is not meant for that. It's not a cyber deck. It's an
But it
entertainment
is-
console.
Oh,
But
I
it-
see. Mm.
I'm gonna have him erase it. That's going to be my attempt.
Is this what? Mob mind?
Mob mind.
Okay. Oops, that was the wrong dial. Hang on, it's not the right roll. Can you not roll from the sheet?
I don't have the mob mind on there.
I see. It looks like he beat you. He resists the mob mind.
Trying to find. I still have one more dice to roll. Oh, it's another 6.
I still think he's got you by. Sorry.
It was.
What are all these
2.
rolls?
They're all exploding dice.
Ah, then you have him by 1.
Yeah, just 1.
Okay. He gets up and he walks over to this blast door that's closed, and sort of like bangs against it like he's trying to go inside.
What do you mean?
I
Oh,
mean,
it's-
he reaches the edge of the panic room and tries to enter but cannot.
Oh, because that's where it would be. Got it.
The doors are firmly sealed from the inside.
Okay.
He is controlled. He potentially doesn't remember the last 4 minutes. Somebody rings the intercom on the front door.
I think it's time to leave. I'm gonna sustain the mob mind to try and make him do that.
Yep.
Tell him to call it off that he's fine.
That's fine. We'll try that.
Yes.
Either that, or we can use
Go.
a Trid Phantasm to respond.
If they're ringing the front door, if he doesn't remember us, let's go out the way we came.
Okay. I'll listen to you, and we'll just do that.
I am going to go invisible while we do this.
Okay. Just give me gymnastics strength rolls.
Can somebody just throw me through?
How far down is it?
It's like 3 meters to the ground.
I got
It's
one
like 2.5
success.
to the staircase. You fall out the thing. Roll body armor. You're invisible. Okay. You climb out.
I'm levitating up and out.
Oh, okay. Sure.
I got 5 successes to my body armor roll.
Yep. It doesn't hurt.
So I guess
but
I tuck and roll. More leaves.
You fall out. Get more crap on your thing.
Yeah. Dog poop.
Yeah. Takeshita, you also fall out and land next to Issa.
But invisibly so.
Yes. Yes.
Our rolls are really shitty today.
Well, a lot of us are injured. You know, lying. They're not.
Usually
Yeah.
my rolls are crap.
Yeah,
Must be
but-
my lucky day. And it's not a combat. Ah, shucks.
Okay.
I think we're just waiting on. Oh, you just get pushed out? Well, then roll body
Oh.
armor.
Yeah,
Yusaku.
Just throw me at whatever.
We're out here, right?
Yep. You guys make your way out, and then sort of as the security guard is at the front, you guys make your way over to one of the walls. Can everybody make a perception test while they do that?
I'm just kind of flying up and out the way.
At what altitude?
I want to keep the house between myself and the guards, but high enough that I won't be seen by the cameras.
Sure thing. You do. You fly out.
I got 2 successes.
Okay. Just need to climb to get over the fence. Who's going first? Takashita, you spot something glistening about 6 inches or so above the stone wall.
Something glistening. Does it look?
It looks like a spider web or something.
I'm going to avoid that area.
Sure. I'll give you a +2 to your strength gymnastics climb test.
Do we have to climb over the wall, or can we wait till the police officer goes and go out the other way, the way we came?
You could wait.
Yeah.
He's currently ringing the intercom.
I'm over the wall. I'm invisible. I'm going to skirt around.
You actually try to climb the wall, and you can't seem to get leverage without catching yourself on that strand of whatever it is.
Well,
You need one more success than that.
in that case, I'm just going to say screw it and levitate myself.
Okay. Anybody else trying to climb out?
Okay, I'll try to climb out.
I'll give you a +2 because Takashita pointed out the wire.
Okay.
What are you doing, Yusaku?
I'm gonna burn an edge to get over there automatically. That's
No.
literally all I can do.
It's not a glitch, but I don't make it over. So I guess I can't,
You catch yourself on the wire.
I can't levitate. I can't do anything. I'm just going to walk, invisibly sneak around this way.
Can you roll body plus armor at a -6?
For me?
Yeah.
Let me guess, monofilament?
It appears that way. You're resisting 8p.
I got 4.
Wow, you take 4 physical as you put your arm slice right through the jacket and the suit
Yeah, I mean, it's cyber.
into your forearm. It does damage to your cyber arm.
Yeah. Remember, it was for 8 total, so 4?
Yeah, you take 4 physical.
Okay. Okay, it's fine.
But yes, there appears to be a monofilament wire hung.
I'm going to let them know. Monofilament wire on the perimeter. Let's go a different way.
Woojin, you return to the bikes above the ground and see that there is a Jeep parked here, and somebody with a flashlight is inspecting the bikes.
I'll walk out.
Okay, you do?
Hey, what do you think about our bikes?
He turns around with his flashlight. Hey, you can't park these here.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm a friend of, and they'll say a name. He told us that we could because this was a park area, and we were just hanging out.
That's not what park means.
I know that, but we were just hanging out around here. We'll move them. No issue at all.
Sorry, who did you say let you in?
Do you want me to roll a con?
Yes, please. Says, who said let you in?
Santo.
Oh, I'll have to check my records. Would you mind waiting? Would you mind waiting here for a second?
Yeah, but I do have a couple questions though.
Okay.
and I'm just going to try and engage him in conversation, just to kind of kill some time.
Okay. You stall him. You want to give me a con, like a fast talk? Okay. You are still inside the fence. Yusaku and Issa, what are you doing?
Okay.
Take a sheet of flies up and away.
Is there still a guard at the front door?
Yeah, you can still see the... Actually, it looks like the flashlight is making its way around the side of the house.
Which way?
Towards you.
Then I go the other way.
Left or right? Yeah, I'm gonna go the other way as
To
well.
the right of the house.
Okay, so I'm gonna go this way.
You guys make your way around the back of the house. Okay? Yep.
Yeah. And then, is the coast clear here?
Yeah, there's a Jeep parked out front, but it looks like it's just the one guard.
Okay, so I'm gonna go out this way.
Okay.
Back.
Can I get stealth rolls from both of you?
Sure.
You get no such roll from Yusaku as he casually strolls.
Wow, I am rolling really well.
2 successes.
Well, we'll assume that because you saw him coming from his flashlight, that you get out ahead of him. You guys make your way back down the path.
Okay.
Woo-Jen,
Pick up.
what are you talking to this guy about?
I'm talking to him about what it's like to be a guard here, and I was thinking about getting a job, and what do they pay, and whatever I can do.
Listen, just get these bikes out of here. I'm going to go follow up on something. He makes his way away.
Okay.
You guys get to your bikes and leave the gated community.
Well, that was a clusterfuck.
I think this is a decent place to leave it.
I don't know if anyone
We'll
feels
come back
good
for our
after leaving
executions next time.
You did
Right,
get... You didn't get the name of the campaign manager, but you did learn that she's pivotal in his campaign.
Well, that's something at least.
We could pull up the Shadow Wikipedia page on this guy and see what his campaign manager is.
Yeah.
Yes, that would be actually pretty easy to find, I would think.
Okay.
All right. Well, thanks for playing. Thanks for everybody who has been watching. We will see you guys next week, more than likely. All right. Have a good night. Everybody say goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.